An NHL player refuses to wear a rainbow jersey for Pride Night, citing his Christian faith. Journalists have a complete meltdown, and we're going to highlight one in particular. You guys, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, make sure to go join my locals community over at jamesklug.locals.com. I'm trying to build up that community to be as big as possible. One, as a backup for this channel, just in case, I get banned on YouTube or anything like that. You guys can find me there. It's free to join. Go join right now. It takes just a few seconds, jamesklug.locals.com. You're also given the option of contributing monthly. If you want to help me ramp up my content this year, which we're doing, it's more expensive, more content than ever. If you want to help with that, you can contribute monthly for as little as 1 cup of coffee. And that goes directly to making more street content, more content for you guys to enjoy. So greatly appreciate everyone that's supporting over there. jamesklug.locals.com. I also have some bonus footage going to locals here very soon, so go sign up. Let's jump into this. So we have an article from Post Millennial. NHL player Ivan Provorov refuses to wear rainbow jersey for Pride Night, citing his Christian faith. Flyers defenseman Ivan Provorov refused to wear a rainbow jersey for the team's Pride Night warm-up against the Ducks on Tuesday. Let's go Ducks. They got totally destroyed, but that's okay. While justifying the move to reporters, the Russian-born enforcer cited his Christian faith. Let's go ahead and listen to what he had to say.
Everybody, I respect everybody's choices. My choice is to stay true to myself and my religion. That's all I'm going to say.
Seems reasonable. So, I'm going to come out this video talking about this from the perspective of somebody that's, not a hardcore religious person. I have gay friends. And I see this response. Provorov just wants to talk about the sport. He just wants to talk about hockey. He doesn't want to talk about why he's, for some reason, being forced to wear somebody else's sexuality on his jersey. I see it as completely reasonable, and I'm actually shocked that it doesn't happen more often for even non-religious reasons. We'll dig into that in just one moment. Provorov is a member of the Russian Orthodox Church, which takes a hardline stance on LGBTQ issues. It does not, for example, perform or recognize same-sex marriages, nor can anyone openly identifying as LGBTQ be ordained. I mean, the end part's a little bit hardcore. However, this is Christianity. I mean, there's this movement in, the West to completely obliterate that from Christianity, the acceptance or the stance on LGBTQ. I feel like the Bible's pretty clear on that. I probably don't need to lecture many of you on that. Flyers coach John Tortorella was asked about Provorov's decision at the post-game press conference. He's, quote, he's been true to himself and to his religion, Tort said. And one thing I always respect about Provi, he's always true to himself, and that's where we're at with that. So he didn't have much to say. There were rumors that that Provi, I guess they call him, Provorov was benched. He shut that down, says Torts went on to deny that he considered benching Provorov for his refusal to wear the jersey. So that's pretty much that right there. Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on to this journalist having a complete meltdown, or excuse for a journalist. I can't pronounce his last name, Mr. Sid right here, followed by Occupy Democrats, a radical left Twitter page that's a lot of fun to actually follow. They have a meltdown just about every single day, so you guys should check that out. So, Sid here, these are Canadian journalists, by the way. And this tweet is from Breakfast Television. And it says, Philadelphia Flyers defenseman Ivan Provorov didn't take part in the NHL's Hockey is for Everyone pre-game warm-ups, where players wore pride-themed jerseys and used sticks wrapped in rainbow pride tape, citing his religion as the reason. So this guy right here is very upset that Provorov did not want to get all dressed in rainbow and rainbow his stick, and that was a problem. Let's listen to what he has to say. This is actually amazing.
The theme from the National Hockey League is hockey is for everyone, okay? The theme is not hockey is for everyone, ... unless you don't believe in gay rights, then do whatever you want. If the National Hockey League is going to do this, if any league is going to do this, do it properly or reevaluate what you're doing. because there's not a lot of repercussions that I'm seeing from any league. Now, it could change with the NHL. I think you fine the Flyers $1 million for this. I'm not kidding.
$1 million. Fine them $1 million because one player said, "Nah, this ain't for me. I don't want to get all rainbowed up. This is not for me." Fine them $1 million he's calling for. But also, I want to focus on, he also said, it's like, for his point of view, no, refusing to be forced to get all rainbow and everything, refusing that is rejecting gay rights. And the generalization and the vagueness is the point here. They're not talking about anything. He's not talking about anything. What gay rights? What are you talking about? It's simply that he will not fall in line. You're supposed to wear this. This has just become a cult now. You have to wear this. You have to celebrate these people. Like gay rights. These are the most celebrated people. Some of the most, probably the most celebrated people in the West. The Fortune 500, I would pretty much guarantee that all 500 companies probably have a gay pride month where they redecorate their logo to be rainbow. Every single major corporation supports you. Every single major institution supports you. And not just supports the pride movement, but flaunts it, is open about it. So what rights are you fighting for here? The most celebrated people on the face of the earth.
Figure this out and stop offending people on nights where it's not about that. It's supposed to be about inclusivity. The National Hockey League need to attack this and figure this out. Because what I heard last night was offensive.
By the way, it's about inclusivity unless you're Christian, and it goes against your religion. Those people will be excluded from this celebration here.
And didn't make any sense. Because, for instance, if that was a military night, okay?
Right. Oh my God.
If anyone in Canada or in the States on a military appreciation night wouldn't wear a jersey pregame, do you have any idea the uproar that would have happened on that?
Right. It would probably be similar to the uproar that he's experiencing here for refusing to wear the pride jersey. I think he means like that. Like the uproar that he's literally having a meltdown on live TV saying, could you imagine the uproar as he's participating in the mob's uproar? I mean, it's unbelievable. This is also, I mean, we're not just going to fly past him comparing wearing somebody's sexuality, which has become way more than that. By the way, that flag represents much more than just LGBTQ. You know, your like sexual preference. Comparing that to supporting your military, right? Because these are comparable things in this guy's mind. If you refuse to wear a jersey that supports men and women overseas and here at home that are protecting your nation, that is comparable to not wearing your rainbow outfit.
Any idea the backlash? Do you have any idea what happened on social media?
I just love this. Do you have any idea? And there's all this uproar, and he's saying, "Could you imagine the uproar?" As he's like participating in uproar.
It's ridiculous what would happen.
Look, it was just a minute ago we were talking about the uproar that was happening with FIFA fever, where if you were seen with so much as a rainbow anywhere, you had to fear for your life, imprisonment, or death. Yeah. Seriously.
But that's not in Canada or the United States.
So and now here we are.
I just think the NHL has to do something here. This is not good enough. This is not good enough. Hockey is for everyone. ... Unless you don't agree with gay rights is not the phrasing.
No. ... Unless you're Christian.
You're either in this or you're not. And one last point. Nothing scares me more than any human being who says, I'm not doing this because of my religious beliefs. Because when you looked at people's lives, you normally say that publicly, you'd throw up at what you saw. You would throw up at what you saw.
I don't know what he's getting at here. I mean, maybe it's like, oh, some Nazi said that back in the day, and therefore you would throw up because this person said it. It's the Hitler had a dog. You know, if you have a dog, you're a bad person because Hitler had one. Or it's a bad point. If you looked into what people's lives that say this, because there are some bad people, at least now or in history, that have said this, you would be sick.
And I've seen that a million times
if you
in a
stand
lot
up
of different
for religious
ways.
liberty.
So don't give me that. With respect, don't give me that because no one's perfect. All right? Don't tell me, don't feed me the religious beliefs line. And all of a sudden the NHL is going to back off this. The National Hockey League today needs to fine that organization $1 million and reevaluate how they support gay rights.
Right.
Because that is insulting.
What they need to fine them $1 million. What? I mean, this is it's absolutely unbelievable. I do want to highlight a couple.
Provorov also.
A couple responses from people. Jack Posobiec also posted this. This is his tweet right here. Update: journalists are now crying on air because Provorov wouldn't wear a Pride jersey. That's about right. Ashley St. Clair. We had to highlight her tweet right here because I actually didn't realize this until I saw her tweet. The guy in the collarless button-up needs to quiet down on wardrobe choices. First of all, Ashley, spot on. But second of all, you know, if I'm being honest with you guys, I didn't realize. What's going on here? Is this frozen? Are we frozen? Hold on. I didn't realize.
Spoke to the media.
Well, I'm trying to show you guys something now, and I'm failing. There you go. I didn't realize how offensive a collarless button-up looks until, or it is. That might be the most offensive piece of clothing that I think I've seen in the last year, if I'm being totally honest. This is, never wear this. This is bad. Never, ever, ever wear this. We have another comment from Billboard Chris. This is Canada. Performative woke outrage is a job requirement. Spot on, Chris. Cat turd. Me trying to live my life. LGBT propaganda. Yeah. You know, they want you to think that the political action here was the refusal to wear the Pride outfit. That's what they want you to believe. That's what they want. But in reality, the political action here is making a team celebrate, you know, your sexuality. It's making a team wear all rainbow. That's the political action here. Because it just so happens that the Pride flag represents a lot more than just being the Pride flag. We have a tweet here from Patrick Phillips, Dr. Patrick Phillips. I'm gay and I would also refuse to wear a Pride jersey. It's now a symbol for an authoritarian Marxist political victim ideology. It has no place in sports. Treat everybody equally and get back to the game. And I totally, I mean, spot on, Patrick. This is a flag that's at the forefront of the radical gender theory that's being pushed on children. This is a flag that's at the forefront of transing the children. This is a flag that's at the forefront of, you know, radical left Marxist teachers that are pushing their ideology, their way of life on America's youth. It's become so much more than just a Pride flag. You know, you go to Antifa rallies now. I mean, they've turned it into this symbol, but it's not just what, like, who's wearing it. You know, maybe there's nasty people out there that are flying. It's not just about that. It's about a national movement. Radical gender theory, critical gender theory, whatever you want to call it, is a national movement. This is not a fringe minority of people that are pushing this on America's youth. So, spot on, Dr. Phillips. Let me know what you guys thought about Provorov's response. Let me know what you guys thought about this mouth-breathing journalist right here. And yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this video. Down in the comment section below, I want to hear from y'all. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe for more videos and hit that bell notification button so you're notified next time I post. I'll catch you guys next time.